Hi, I'm Cynthia Maitland, and this is the 21st Century Classroom. The homeschooling classroom doesn't have four walls, and that's a significant part of being a 21st century thinker, thinking outside the box.
The realities of global economics have changed over the past decade, and the U.S. now spends more on information services than industry. We are preparing our students for jobs that don't yet exist. To compete, they need 21st century skills, such as critical thinking, information literacy, collaboration, and creative thinking and innovation. There's no better place to allow for growth in these areas than the loving, safe environment of the home classroom. With innovations in communications technology, the world is becoming smaller and smaller. We are teaching digital natives who live in a global community. Students need to have computing and ICT literacy. How do we teach this in addition to all the other subjects the students are already required to learn? Although 21st century skills are essential for today's students, they still need a strong foundation of the basic skills in order to become informed, involved. Computer and technology literacy is not an add-on to current curriculum. 21st century skills should be embedded in the content that is already being taught. Skype, Facebook, and Twitter are tools that enhance learning by changing the face of communication. Search engines on the web, such as Google, Dogpile, and Bing, are useful in finding answers to questions and developing the skills of shifting through the vast amounts of information to decipher its validity before utilizing it. Websites such as Encyclopedia of Life and Smithsonian Education have made printed encyclopedias obsolete. Email, blog sites, and wiki spaces can be used to inspire students to write thoughtfully and creatively. For a student to be engaged, they need to know that what they are doing is real-world, relevant, and what they are writing will be read. As a homeschool mother of a kindergartner and second grader, I can say that 21st century learning is for young children in primary grades as well. My young boys learn to read using the website starfile.com and enjoy playing math games on coolmath.com as a treat for completing more rote schoolwork. They practice their spelling and writing skills when they compose emails to their out-of-state relatives. They regularly communicate with their cousins and their father when he goes on business trips using the video conferencing technology of Skype. Using a digital recorder, they record themselves or me reading, then listen and read along. It's fun to do over and over because they get to use a digital recorder. This, unbeknownst to them, increases their reading fluency. They listen to classical literature using audio CDs in the car and MP3 players wherever. They have exercised their own creativity by making up their own digital storybooks using PowerPoint software. Learning doesn't just happen at a desk. Learning happens all day, every day, especially in a homeschool environment. 21st century learning doesn't mean the student is always connected to a piece of electronics. Remember, these are just tools we are using to engage and teach the students. Students learn by doing. I taught science and math for 6 years at a Title I middle school in East Anaheim, California. 98% of the students there attending were on the free lunch program. I taught all the ELL science classes as well as the GATE science classes. While there, I also taught the after-school math class to the students who had received a failing grade in the math the previous semester. I assisted them in their basic skills, bringing them up to speed so that they could pass the current semester of math. After school, I coached the kids in soccer, basketball, and co-facilitated the Homework Club and Disney Ice. For 4 years, I worked with the Head Start program, in which we prepared at-risk students for the middle school experience. Reading and math skills were emphasized, as well as study strategies. To help motivate the students, I recruited speakers from the community. I'm Cynthia Maitland. Thank you for your time and consideration.